Well, it is a game which, in the grand scheme of things, may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Rodri producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Rummenigge. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
There's no flag. There's the hit! And it's a goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other. And it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react. And there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Air Force Club finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Now it's Messi. Quality ball. Now it's Mbappe. Beckenbauer kept his eye on it, and he's there. And it's Messi. Air Force Club are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. Scholes. Rummenigge. Oh, that's nice. He's got away. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Games hinge on moments like this. Fantastic save, Ter Stegen. And he's managed to gift it back. Gets his pass away. And he's intervened well there. And it's Scholes.
Air Force Club really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Scholes. Not the most accurate pass. And there's green grass ahead of him. Now it's Mbappe. And the finish! Oh, it's cold. And the keeper couldn't hold it. This time, surely! It's there! And there's the goal they've been looking for. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
That is good alertness. Now it's Stoichkov. And he's there to retrieve it. Mbappe! Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Oh, he's done very well to take that back. That looks a cracking ball. Shapes to shoot! They've done it! And right on half-time, that is telling. Complete awareness. He understood what was needed, and he executed it smoothly.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't...
And there is the half-time whistle. Well, the two sides have made this a pretty decent game so far. Both have contributed on the score sheet. There is a balance wherever you look. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half this.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
Here we go again then.
Air Force Club can really do with some...
He'll try from distance. And the goalkeeper watches it past.
No, it's a fair attempt. I think he felt he could line one up there. The odds were never really in his favour.
Costa Curta. Stoichkov. And he's picked out the run. Costa Curta.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Rodri gets across to intercept that. And it's Luis Suarez. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's been cut out, well played. And he cuts out the supply. Air Force Club needing a change of fortune here. Oh, truly brave defending.
If you were looking at the shopping list of what you need in a top defender,
the attendance for this
that's
match
it.
was 71,649.
Now it's Luis Suarez.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly. Van Basten really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. It's Van Basten! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Van Basten clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Substitution on the field. Number 5.
Madrid with the corner. They're first.
Number 18.
He gets big! Goal! Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one.
The goal scorer after 70 minutes is number 18.
Madrid go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
Oh, and he's through the middle. He's had a hit! Oh, he's been caught napping. Has another go! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
And he welcomes it in. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Shot! Oh! And he hits the net. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Haaland really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager...
Oh, he's been caught napping.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And that is as far as they're going to go. He's going to be disappointed with that. Can he latch on to this? Nicely intercepted.
There will be 3
Costa
minutes
Curta.
added time.
He has found a way through. Mbappe. Oh, Van Basten! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Van Basten actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And he thumps it clear. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. This place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. And as you can see, we've already started here. Now it's Rafinha. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, here's a player who can contribute in so many ways. Theo Hernandez. He's shown himself to be not just an effective crosser, but capable of excellent passing from deep, as well as being a pretty decent finisher. Playing for the right team, he probably could get himself into double figures.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. Fernando Torres, and he's managed to get free. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And the shot! Drilled in low. And one more try! And again! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. And he's managed to get rid. Air Force Club are looking to go forward now. Fernando Torres hits one! And he's gone looking for safety.
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
Oh, that was vital.
Well, that was well positioned and well pitched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal. Rummenigge, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Torres showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Rudiger does really well to win the ball there. Scholes.
That was lovely, that.
Oh, that's fabulous. Real chance! Deftly away. Spread neatly. Kunde attempts a clearance. And Messi! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Beckham to take it as usual. Beckham goes short. He's found a way through. Just eases him off the ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. Mbappe. And that has been clubbed away. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. The midway point of the game.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained, so I'm looking forward to what's to come.
Well, after 45 minutes it is still goalless, a change perhaps after half-time. And we are back on the way. Both sides defensively robust up to now. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Messi.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
The
Oh,
attendance for this
smashing
match
header.
was 70,987.
Firm header, just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
And still, we await the first breakthrough. Very nicely done. Vieira. Scholes. Costa Curta going full tilt down the left. He came in hard, very hard. And the finish! He's got a goal! Simplicity itself.
Suarez really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Air Force Club have... And a shot! Well, it was a nice setup, but not so good beyond that.
Rafinha had the chance of finishing off a fabulous move. At least we saw some terrific high-tempo approach play.
Great defending, strong and determined. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Scholes does well to get it back. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. Shapes to shoot! He scored! 2 ahead, late in the day. Game over, surely.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Air Force Club are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Beckham is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Oh, easy pickings there. Rodri. That's headed upfield. Rummenigge. Oh, well played. Kimmich. Rafinha in acres of space out wide.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Yeah, a true great in every sense of the word. Quality ball. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Fourth official. And time is up. Air Force Club can take all the spoils, and it is nothing less than what they are perfectly entitled to, following this splendid display of poise, potency
Hello,
and
attendees.
proficiency.
This is a lost
Rummenigge.
children.
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. The action has already started. He won't be happy with that one. And it's Luis Suarez. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, I really like this lad, Jules Koundé, a lot. He isn't the biggest, but he's known for having a big character that makes up for that. He's brilliant in boxes, and he can outmuscle opponents that are much bigger than him. You add a little bit of pace to that, and he's a formidable presence at the back.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Cafu. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Rummenigge. That looks a good ball through.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That's gone loose. Pedri. Pedri was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Look, the game is...
He's got a side of goal! Now, who's going to be first to this? And they've been given a corner. Air Force Club with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. It's a mighty effort! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Has a look and plays it forward. No way through. Neither side yet able to find the net. And it's Petit. Perez. No, he's just misjudged that one. Cafu. And it's Beckham. Oh, super find. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Cafu. That is a brilliant interception. Beckham to take it as usual. De Bruyne tries to clear. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Quality ball. Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. And the pass is intercepted. Beckham. Cafu. Beckham. Neymar. Oh, that's fabulous.
There
Davids.
will be 1 minute added time.
Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's picked out the run. Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, just skips past his man. And the first 45 minutes are up. But it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0.
When you're walking through the gates.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. That gets things going for the second half.
Air Force Club have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. Okay, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Camp. Great ball if he can get there. Rummenigge. Oh, nicely intercepted. Barcelona trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Now that's well seen too. And that's put paid to a promising move. Cafu.
The attendance for this match was
Quarter of an hour into the second half.
71,898.
Air Force Club couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
And that is expertly dealt with. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Well, I think it's a fair reflection on what we've seen so far.
He's had a hit! And that is wildly off target.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Petit is there, and he can pick it up. That looks a cracking ball. And they've got Reed. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Rummenigge.
Air Force Club really aren't making anything meaningful of their time on the ball. Air Force Club showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Davids cuts out the pass. Vieira spots it and intercepts. Oh, Red, nice interception. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, the crowd's impatience is an indicator that they haven't quite given up on a goal just yet. You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Somewhat off target.
There will be
There'll be a minute of
time.
stoppage time. Now it's Petit. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. And time is up. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to break through. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. And we're underway. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. Modern football is full of power, pace and physicality. But there's a player out there who's managed to avoid the helter-skelter and play a game of purity.
The peerless Pirlo.
Yeah, he coined the phrase, regista.
Shapes to shoot! Goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
That was easy. Almost too easy.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Looking for the runner. Rummenigge has a shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Air Force Club with the corner. They're first. David Villa can get it clear. And he's had a hit! Oh, a very decent attempt. Beckham to take it as usual. It's a mighty effort! And another try! No mistake! Hot knife through butter! They have done it again! Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Beckham. And it's Neymar. Picks out, great hit! It's a loose ball. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Beckenbauer gets across to intercept that. Scholes. Beckham. He's tried one! He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
So, third corner of the game. And he thumps it clear. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. That has been cut short. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Rummenigge. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Oh, this looks sharp. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Neymar, and he welcomes it in. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Speculative strike. They just took too long getting forward.
Scholes simply took an age to make his mind up, Peter, when urgency was the single requirement.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Rummenigge. That's been cut out, well played. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And the half-time whistle goes. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, they had their opponents reeling in that half, Peter, and the break may influence a change somehow, but don't hold me to
Hello,
it.
attendees. This is
Air
a
Force
lost
Club in
children's
control at
announcement.
half-time,
Would the
2-0.
father of a boy in a yellow T-shirt kindly make his way to the information center?
Here we go again then. Adams. Now Costa Curta. Neymar. Now it's Torres. Bellingham. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Costa Curta. He's looking to set free a runner. Torres gets into a good position. And that's played in low.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one real chance! It's there! Just one goal in it now! Game on! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
The attendance for this match was 72,306.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Scoring early in this half just takes the pressure off.
He's had a shot! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, the look on his face says it all.
And that has left him in a heap. Who's going to be forced to this? And yes, it's there! Barcelona are back in business. We have ourselves a real game here.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Well, that's well seen too. To the lead once more.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Air Force Club take the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Now it's Torres. Now it's Neymar. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that.
Air Force Club clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Now it's Scholes. And the pass is intercepted. And here's the chance to counter. Beckenbauer cuts out the pass. Beckham. And here's Torres. Barcelona can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Oh, that's a fine interception. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. And the counter is on. Neymar, brilliantly cut out.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Kimmich.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Good running, strong and purposeful. And that is that. Air Force Club proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle. They know it could so easily have gone the other way. And they are clearly so happy to have won it.
And if you do